Okay, let's go ahead and play this video. Mo, give us the background on this video real fast before we play it.
Former kind of sort of famous celebrity Vivica Fox reveals
That voice.
She reveals about her past relationship with 50 Cent, and she actually says a regret that she has dating him.
All right, let's play the clip, and then we'll get the ladies' reactions to that.
I've said this many times before, 50 Cent was the love of my life. He was the one that, dang, kind of blew that one. Happens. I was young, had been used to taking care of myself. You know, 50 wanted me to be his princess, you know, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it, so, you know, my fault.
I get it.
But I am so glad to report to everybody that there is peace. There's no, we used to go at it publicly, trust we did, and it wasn't by my choice. You know, I think it's just the nature of the beast, of who he was, not understanding who I was. But, you know, he's happy now. He's a beautiful girlfriend, and I'm very happy for him, so leave my ass alone.
Did you learn anything from that relationship?
Sure. Let a man be a man.
Damn.
That's the biggest lesson that I've learned dating 50 Cent was that when a man wants to take care of you, let him.
All right.
All right.
Well, you know, I think that was 50's peace offering for he and I to do the video. He would always pop up in my life, times that I never told anyone, that I always keep to myself. That was nice to know that he still cared, but I always kept it private. You know, I've said...
How old is Vivica Fox now?
59.
59 years old. Holy. And I find it interesting that the title of the video is, what was it again? Pull that back up over top. That was crazy.
Hella regret, bro.
Yeah. It says they only start to behave after the beauty runs out.
It's funny.
Right.
50 looks the same. She looks mad different.
50 does not look the same.
I think he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he
Women-
doesn't.
the exact same.
No, he doesn't.
50 has like a billion.
You know what it is? Honestly, I think it's the makeup. Like women, especially in the entertainment industry, who putting makeup on their face every single day, eventually that shit wears you
It's
out.
No,
called
Vivica
filler.
has work done,
Nah,
but
she just
50
old.
doesn't
But
look
hold on,
the
let's
same.
get to the video.
Yeah, so, okay, so that's the video. Ladies, do you agree with her statements? Do you disagree? What are your general thoughts? We could start here and then work our way this way.
I agree.
You agree with what in
Let a
particular?
man be a man.
Oh, you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what if a man says, hey, I don't like the way that you dress, you need to change?
I'm gonna try and compromise. Maybe.
Try and compromise.
I don't know.
If you like him.
Yeah, I like.
I agree.
You know what's funny?
Oh.
Okay, you know, I'll come back to that, the try and compromise.
Okay.
All right, I'll come back to that. Go ahead.
Oh, so it's my turn again?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
No, I certainly agree. Vivica Fox is definitely a wise woman, and she's obviously older. So with the experience, you know, let a man be a man. If a man is telling you, you know, if a man wants to treat you like a princess, and you don't know at the time how to be treated like a princess, let him take the lead. Because then later on in life, when you realize, okay, this actually made sense, then you're like, damn.
Do you think that wisdom came at a cost, though?
What kind of cost?
Her age.
Yeah. Do you? Okay, I'll make it simple for you. Do you think she still has the ability to command the same level of attention and caliber of men as she did 30 years ago?
I think that maybe.
No.
Jesus, man.
What about
you like literally be putting people on a tongue twist?
Cher is dating a
pretty
guy.
Wait, hold up.
question.
Cher is dating a guy
Okay.
30 years, 50 years younger. But
All I'm saying is maybe it's just the one that got away and she realized it, just like a lot of us realize it when we're in relationships that don't work out. Like, hey, this didn't necessarily work out because of trauma or crazy stuff. It's just like this person wanted to treat me like this, and I was a very
You'll chalk it up to the one that got away.
The one that got away. Correct.
Okay, let me ask you this question then, because women love to use that phrase, the one that got away. Who can afford to let more get away, men or women?
Ooh.
men.
That's a tough question. I think women.
You think women can afford to let more the one that got away?
Yeah, for sure, of course.
Why?
Because women at the end of the day have the ability to procreate, like, you know, give life, which is what we're here for.
For how long, though?
Doesn't matter. We could go to sperm banks and give life, and that's what it says that we need to do to
For
be
how
able to
long?
like give, like being.
Okay, let's make this simpler. Let's make this simpler. You said she gained wisdom, right? And
Right.
it was just the one that got away. You're chalking it up to the one that got away. And I hear a lot of women say this. The one that got away, the one that got away. And I'm asking you, who can afford to let more get away throughout their lifetime? You're saying women, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, who has higher standards, men or women?
I guess women.
Okay. So women have higher standards. Who has a longer period of time to mate with the opposite gender when they're prime years?
Man.
Damn. Well, I guess freaking wasn't it Robert De Niro that freaking had a kid at fucking like 90 years old and shit?
Okay, so by your answer, I'm going to assume men.
So I would say men.
So
Clearly, their sperm cells work more than the eggs.
let's use our brains a little bit here. If one gender has higher standards and they have a shorter period of time to mate with an optimal mate, who can actually afford to allow more to get away? The men or the women?
I get it. When you put it in that aspect, yes. It's just like when you're in like an actual like relationship or when you're thinking about things, you're not really thinking logically like how you are.
Yeah. So so now that I've broken it down for you, that
Now that
one
you have
party
broken
has
it
way
down,
higher
yes.
standards and they have a shorter period of time to
Correct.
actually find the mate that they want, who can actually afford to let more get away? It's the man, right?
Yes.
So did this wisdom come out of Cross? I'll ask you again.
Yes.
Do you think she's fucked?
Shit, if she wants to come this way. No, I'm kidding. No, but yes, I agree. No, it's right. It did come
So
out
you
of
changed
class.
your mind then?
Yes, I did. I do change my mind.
Okay. All right.
I
What
do.
about you? What do you think, Amy?
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think oftentimes women don't think about this stuff logically because, again, like you guys said, women have their value handed to them. So there's never a reason to think about it because they don't need to work for it. And oftentimes women are not thinking about these things until they're buying their own fucking drinks at the bar. And at that point, it's already too fucking late, right? So yeah, I would agree on most parts. 99%.
That's a bar. What about you?
So I agree with the video, and honestly, like, there are things that in this life you can control. So it's just like, if you can control, like, just leave it as it is, you know. If it doesn't like bring you something to the situation, just leave the situation, you know. So that's what I will do.
Wait, sorry. What was that? I missed that. You said what?
Okay, I have to repeat. Okay, so the thing is that, for example, I agree with the video. You know, so if like you can control like things in life, like mostly the other person, you know, so if it doesn't bring you something, you just have to leave, you know, like you can't control the actions of each other and be like worrying about it, you know. So I don't know if you get my point.
No, I don't.
Okay, so I don't know how to explain myself.
She's pretty much like saying like.
And I find it interesting how you guys are looking at me like I'm an asshole, but none of you fucking know either.
Okay.
None of you know what the hell she said either.
I speak Spanish.
Looking at me crazy.
When you speak Spanish, you understand.
How about this?
Yeah,
How about this?
exactly.
You say it in Spanish and then she can translate. How about that?
Dímelo en
Because I want you to be able to
español y
really
yo
get your thoughts out
Digo
there.
que en realidad no puedes controlar las acciones de los otros, entonces realmente tienes que dejar la situación como es y pues al final pues como si algo no te
Sí,
ha pasado
no hacerte
nada.
daño, no hacerte daño por lo que pasó.
Exactamente. Y
That
si algo
she's
no te aporta
basically she's
nada-
harming herself because she's realizing that she might have messed up with because she didn't realize that she had maybe a king at that point.
That is not what she said before, but okay.
Is that what-
That's why it's good to get a translator.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So she
thank
can
you.
actually say what she means.
Just
Okay.
hire me for fresh
So
and
she
fit if you're
fucked up then.
translating.
She realized that she fucked up by having a guy of higher status that was giving her things and she kind of fumbled it.
But was he really of higher status? 50 Cent was higher status than she was?
Correct.
At the time when she dated him, he had the number one album in the fucking world with Get Rich or Die Trying. He's one of the hottest rappers.
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, that was the VMA Awards when he was at his like peak when she dated
I
him.
was like 5 years old, so that's what I'm asking.
5 years old.
Okay,
I know.
so yes, he was of way higher status than her. To be honest with you, I don't even know why the fuck he was with her at that time, but he could have got way hotter and younger girls because Vivica was already on her
Because
way
when
out at
you're
that
in
point.
Which is what he's doing now.
Dude, he dated Chelsea Handler. Like, come on.
Ew.
Yes.
Well, when you're in love, you're in love. That's why. Okay.
That was a great video, by the way, to put things into perspective.
All right, so she thinks she fumbled the bag. All right.
But not
Or
everybody's 50
fumbled.
Cent, so we can't compare all these
Come on.
guys to 50 Cent.
Exactly.
We don't even know 50 Cent, so
Literally.
it is what it is.
Okay, what about you?
I also agree with her because like people are breaking up and like they can't stay together forever. Like
So you agree with her how?
like she's wishing him the best life, and she's gonna find someone else.
Do you think that's just coping with the fact that she messed up?
No, like it has to come from both sides, him or also her. Like, so they messed up.
They both.
Yeah.
So you're saying both of them messed up?
Yeah.
It's like
He messed up too?
Yeah.
He did really like her.
I
When they
think
were
so.
together, he was in love with her.
So who messed up then?
both.
Both of them, because like when you are in a relationship, like both of you.
You guys are always gonna blame the female for being
Yeah.
female?
Why?
Yes.
Why?
So then you hate
Yes.
God. So then you're
No.
from Sudan. You're what is it?
I'll tell you exactly why it's her fault.
Okay.
So when you're a woman, right, and you're with a guy of higher status than you and is better than you in almost every regard, because that's what women want. They want a man that's better than them. You guys don't seek an equal. You want a superior. You admitted this earlier. You pretty much all of you admitted that when you said reasons to leave men, right? Valid reasons to leave men. Lack of ambition, respect my opinion, loyalty, hypocrite. A lot of it has to do with, it looks like here, his ability to provide, right, for you. So you don't want a guy that's equal to you. So I look at it like if a girl's getting with a guy that's better than her, it's her job to keep that guy.
But maybe she's different. Maybe she got in love with the guy.
Yeah.
And right now she doesn't need the money. They just got in love.
So that
So
means
simple.
Yeah, but that's even more reason for her to want to keep the guy, because
Why?
if you're a woman and you have money, and you get with a man that has money, right?
But some girls are humble.
Yeah.
That's not humble at all. If you have money as a woman and you get with a man that has money, right?
Okay.
And you're a celebrity woman, who has more options, the celebrity man or the celebrity woman?
Maybe the woman.
What?
Celebrity
Okay.
woman.
Who has more real options? A rich woman that's famous or a rich man that's famous?
Okay, so maybe man.
The
Maybe
man, right?
Yeah.
Because men are willing to date down, right?
Yeah.
Women are not.
Yeah.
So if you're a woman and you have status and money, wouldn't it make sense for you to stick with that guy if he has money and status too? Because he can replace you faster than you can
Yeah,
replace
but
him.
when we are speaking about love, it's
Speaking about what?
Love?
about love. Yeah. They don't need love.
Okay, so I think this is where kind of like men and women are different here. I don't think in a relationship.
Because in Miami, like girls are so like, I don't see love here, but in Europe it's different. It's different. They don't care about money at all.
Right.
They care about like
Their
interest. They
soul.
are so like
Genuine.
Soul.
so
Love fluctuates. It's a fairy tale. I think if anything, relationships last longer because of duty. You have kids. You have to stick together. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Make it. There's gonna be times where you're at each other's throats and you hate each other. I mean, I've seen my parents fight before.
Love fades.
But they stuck it out, right? And it's because part of it is love, but it's also like duty. We have kids. We have to stick together. So
Yeah, but maybe
I think
your
women have a
mom-
fairy tale. I think you guys kind of subscribe to a fairy tale that love is eternal and it should be rainbows and fantastic and you should be happy every single day. And the reality is, you're probably going to have more days where you're not as happy as when you're super happy.
Yeah, but maybe
I think if she,
Maybe men
if she
just don't
understood
believe enough.
who he was and what he was about, it would have lasted longer. And also as well, like you're saying that she doesn't. It's both parties, but like, she's obviously regretting what happened.
She
because-
regrets it now.
Yeah, you can tell.
And well, okay. Before we get into that, what about you? Do you think?
I'm just
What's
gonna
your
keep
thoughts?
it nice and simple. Yeah, she fumbled the bag.
Facts.
Okay. What about you? What do you think?
I'm just like, I'm losing brain cells over here. Like, I'm
Trust me, we are too, brother. All right. What about
We're
you?
hungry.
Did you have any brain toasts?
Yeah, I did before I came on this
360?
podcast.
Damn, it's zero.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I know. I believe that we always look back and we regret how we maybe treated someone, but it's not just on the female side. It's on you guys too. I'm sure you had someone you loved, and
It could be on both, but in this particular scenario,
oh yeah, in this particular scenario you guys are showing, not everyone has a 50 cent. I don't see any 50 cent around here, and obviously we would be like, damn, we didn't treat him that good.
okay. What about you?
I agree that you should let a man be a man, but also, to her note, that's 50. There's no 50 cents. And I mean, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Is it too late for her? She's 59 years old now. Yes or no, in your opinion?
Yes.
It's too late? Okay, what about you? Do you think it's too old for her?
Cher
Or
just
too
got
late for her?
Cher just got with a model who's like 30 and she's fucking rocking it.
Cher's
Have you seen
crying.
Cher? Like,
No, she's not too old.
Cher is
Cher?
thin.
No, not her. I know that's an example, but her.
Yeah, do you think
her.
Vivica
if
Fox
she
she's
wants
doing?
to fucking find it, maybe she doesn't care for it.
Okay. All right. What about you? Do you think it's too late for her?
Yeah.
The guy she
honestly.
wants.
Okay. What about you? Do you think
I
it's
don't
too
think
late for her?
so. No.
You don't think so?
No.
What about you? Do you think it's too late for her?
I think so.
You think so? Why is it too late for her? Miss, love is unconditional.
I mean, the thing. Okay, that's true. I mean,
That contradicts your mindset.
okay, but the thing is that, okay, I say that, but the thing is that, okay, like there is this perspective in general that women are maybe like too old, like so it's just like
To
they
find
don't like
love.
work out anymore, you know? It's not like the same than men.
Because of her age.
Yeah, exactly, because of the age. Okay, love should be unconditional, but there is like this perspective, like.
So it's not conditional.
I mean, I think so, but there is this general belief.
Yeah, you can't win, bro.
I think
You
so,
can't
but
win, bro.
her.
See, this is why I don't respect women's opinions. Because, like, I don't want to be an asshole or whatever. But this is why, like you said earlier, you don't want a guy. You want a guy that's like going to respect your opinions. I can't respect that because that's not
Yeah, but
reality.
you can't say that that's
I mean,
all
it should
women.
be unconditional, but it's
all
not.
women.
It's reality.
You'll find your
Love is
woman. I
always
know. We
conditional.
all know you're looking for a woman.
He
too.
probably has one. Who knows?
And she has to deal with
She's at home watching right now.
That's her 50
If
cent.
only you knew.
She's rooting for you.
Yeah, I know.
Shorty in the club.
Love is absolutely conditional.
It's all
I
right.
think
I have a
think
shaman for her.
and the reason why again, and I'm not saying this to pick on you, but this is why I don't respect most women's opinions.
There you
Because you guys unfortunately live in a fucking fairy tale world.
Damn you guys.
Right? I genuinely believe, and I'm just one of Rumble, so I'm just gonna say it. I don't think women mature until they start buying their own drinks at the fucking bar.
Yo.
I genuinely don't think you guys actually start to mature
We do.
until you start paying for your own shit.
Buying my own
do.
drinks
We
until
do.
16.
Dude.
Okay, anyway, let me continue on with what I was saying.
You didn't buy your own bottle.
No, but that was just a fucking random night that I
What I've realized
found
is
someone.
the prettier.
Don't put people in a box. You guys are always putting women in a
Stop
box.
being emotional for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
No, because I'm a woman and you don't
Okay,
respect
you know what?
that.
Since you want to be funny and be an asshole, let's go ahead and use your scenario. Let's say I was homeless at 28 years old and I was living out my car.
I was
Stop
20.
for 2 seconds.
You're saying
20.
it wrong.
Okay, whatever. Let's say I was 20. Even
Long
better.
time ago.
I'm 20 years old. Let's say I'm 20 years old living out of my car and I'm homeless. Do you think I would have been able to go to an upscale restaurant in Miami and been able to find a bad chick that's going to take care of me?
If you were better good looking, yeah.
Actually, the answer is a profound no. It would be a no. No matter how good looking I am, I would not
I
be
don't
able to
think
be
that's
living out of
true.
my car, go to an upscale bar where there's going to be women that are interested in upscale men and be able to pull a chick and say, pay for my life.
Cantina is not an upscale bar. It's a trashy old place.
It's in
at
Brickell.
Brickell. Brickell is
It's
a
pretty up-
trashy old place. I grew up in Miami. Brickell is not an upscale place.
So
Really?
why were you there then?
What?
Why were you there?
I grew up in Key Biscayne.
No, why were you at
I was
Cantina?
there with my cousin because I literally
Okay. Look,
needed. I was
look.
selling.
They're talking about
Look.
your
I was just
situation.
Because,
Yeah.
Oh,
again,
hell no.
Yeah, hell no.
I'm bringing it up because
You guys have no idea because you guys just moved to Miami. You have no idea what the situation is, and you're just making scenarios, putting people in boxes, and that's fine. I respect it.
You are a professional
Oh,
victim.
hell
man.
no.
Professional victim.
Yeah, you are.
Me and Chris lived in Miami all our lives.
Yeah, man.
What are you talking about? I
It's,
just went to a
Listen,
place.
so you
You
guys
guys
want
believe there's not
Let's
genuine
move on to the
female that
next
will take care of a
question.
man. So if you were
Anyway,
poor,
going back
you
to what I was
walked in there, you
saying,
didn't
Soraya,
marry
I
a
was
woman that will take
saying
care of
that
you.
I don't respect the majority of female opinions because you guys don't live in reality. And then she went ahead and say, well, don't put us in a box. And I went ahead and took her exact scenario. And I said, if I was a 20-year-old man and I was homeless and I was living out of my car, I would never have the ability to go to a bar, whether you
You don't
consider it
know that.
upscale or not, find a woman to take care of me and then marry me. I wouldn't be able to do that. But women have that privilege.
Love.
So once again, this is what I mean when I say I don't respect females' opinions a lot of the times. Because you guys don't live in reality.
He's not rich,
Men-
and I wasn't looking
That's
for
a lie,
that.
though. I believe it
not
would be
rich and I
easier for
wasn't
you to find a
looking
woman
Hold
than
on
it
a
would be
second.
for us to find the rich man.
First of all, why are people going out
women
without
like
money?
naturally want to cater to a man.
Get a bottle at Big Daddy's
If
and
you're
go home
attractive,
and
you
cut
can
at
find a
night.
woman.
I was
You
going
could
through a
find
very
a women. Women are genuine. They
going through
want to
very-
take care of their man. Like,
was
you
going
could
through a
find
very
rich woman that
traumatic-
wants to
Everybody
take
be
care of you.
quiet for 2 seconds. I'm going to get my thought out, then you can respond to it. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking, okay?
Ooh,
Because you guys have been saying a
spicy.
bunch of ridiculousness, and I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Let me start with the beginning. First, she said love is unconditional. I said that's preposterous. It's not true. And she said earlier, well, I want a man to respect my opinions. Well, guess what? A man that actually has lived through the world, is more wise, etc., can't actually sit there and say, I respect your opinions. I'd be lying to you if I told you, I respect the opinion that love is unconditional. No, that's a preposterous take. It's wrong, and it's a stupid opinion. It's not true. Now, you go ahead and say, well, don't put us all in a box just because we're women. And I'm like, okay, let's use your personal example. would I be able to be in your shoes as a man, 20 years old, homeless, go to a bar, whether you want to consider upscale or not, it's still an upscale area in Brickell, underneath a very expensive restaurant, Mexican restaurant to speak with that, which most people don't have access to, so it's upscale by most people's standards. Maybe not to you because you're from Key Biscayne and entitled, but for the rest of us, that's going to be considered high class. So if I went there, would I be able to pull a woman, get her to take me seriously, take me on a date, marry me, and then support me? The answer is a profound fucking no. No matter how good looking I am, I will never be able to get that as a man. Women have privileges that you guys don't even know that you have. So therefore, since you have privileges that you don't even know that you have, that means that you don't know how the world works. Since you don't know how the world works, your opinions are based on your experiences. Your experiences are a fucking fairy tale of what is optimal. Men don't live the same experience that you do because we live way harder lives than you guys do. We have to fight and scrap for every single piece of pussy, money, status, and respect that we get. You guys don't have to do that. We fucking do. Our value is earned, your value is given. We are not the same. Remember the whole hypocrisy thing that I talked about? The reason why I could tell you what to do and you can't tell me what to do is because I have to work my ass to get to a point to tell you what the fuck to do. Men and women are not the fucking same. So with that said, that is why I don't respect the majority of females' opinions, because you guys don't live in fucking reality. Okay, so since you guys don't live in reality, I'm not going to listen to a lot of your opinions. Sorry, that's just what it is. And that's what the women like. They want a man that can say, sweetheart, be quiet. We're going to do this. That's what the fuck you guys want. I don't sit here and listen to you guys and think that you're equal. You're not equal. I'm better than all you fucking bitches because I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Wait, hold on.
Okay? Men and women are not the same, and men that are supreme need to let women know that they're supreme. Okay?
No,
So you guys might not like, everybody shut the fuck up when I'm talking. I told you I'm going to get my thought out, then you can go ahead and respond. Going back to what I was saying, this is why I don't respect the majority of female opinions, because we don't live the same existence. Now, you guys might not like the way I said that. You might not like my tonality or whatever, but this is how all of us think, especially higher earning men of higher status. We have to bust our asses to get that position. I'll be fucking damned if a woman tells me, well, my opinion, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Get dressed. We're going to go to the fucking place. Just be pretty and show up. That's what men want. That's what men do. That's what we want to do. And that's what y'all want. You want a guy that can tell you, hey, wear this. You look great. Let's go. Boom. I pay the bill. You just show up. That's it. Swipe the card always fucking works. So be quiet, all right? You don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about a lot of the time.
Is that really? That was intense.
So that is my genuine reason why I don't take female opinions seriously most of the time. No offense to you, but saying love is unconditional is not realistic. If I had that mindset, you know how many girls would break my heart? Love is unconditional. Be with me, baby. I'll take you on an expensive date. Love is unconditional. We can't afford to have delusional fantasies like that. If I say, remember, she said it earlier, who takes more risk in a relationship, men or women? Men take more risk. So since I take more risk, who has to be more realistic? The man. I need to know how you guys think, what you guys do, etc. Because if I get with you and the relationship doesn't work, you could take half my money. You could take half my assets. You could take half my wealth. So why the fuck am I going to sit here and think love is unconditional? That's the stupidest thing. Well, it's not.
Bible.
It's not. And as a matter of fact, the stats show that it's not. You guys lead the divorces. You guys take half the money. Alimony is paid 90% of the time to women. So for a man to think love is unconditional puts us in a situation where we can lose everything. You can think that because you guys got nothing to lose a lot of the times besides time and maybe a body count. But what we lose is way worse. Our life gets completely ruined. Some simp will still take you even if you're a whore.
Yeah.
I will not get a chick unless I got my shit together.
That's facts.
So
that is respect.
Anyway.
That is a fact. Yes, sir.
Men really don't have the upper hand like women do.
That really affected my heart.
Nah, man,
I'm just saying, bro. I've seen it firsthand.
Should be punching the whole time.
I feel like I gotta shut a terrestrial. Like I need another penny.
But you know, it's
bigger dick at Columbia.
All I have to say though, that comment you said, the comment that you said about literally all men want is a woman to show up, what to wear, doesn't. Yes. Send me a text. Tell me what the fuck I'm wearing, where the fuck I'm going. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and guess what? I'm gonna eat a fat plate, and we're gonna have some great sex after. Bitch. So that's it. We take it like that.
All right. Anyway, I'll give you guys a chance to respond to that. But that's my take on it, why a lot of guys don't respect women's opinions and mansplaining, and women get mad at us for saying this stuff. But this is how we genuinely think. I think the only difference between me and like a regular guy is like the more money and status a guy has, the more honest he can be with telling you guys what the fuck is up.
Yeah, most men are not going to tell you this.
They're not going to tell you, but we talk about this shit in the locker room. Like, God damn it, why do women talk so much
behind your back?
Like, we don't really care about your guys' opinions. The only reason we'll let you guys say the stupid shit that you say a lot of times is because we want to have sex with you guys.